Valentine's is almost here, so I want to do like 2 different looks. Today, I'm going to do one look for you, and then next week, I'm going to do another look for you. Giving you 2 options for Valentine's Day, whether you want to go pink or whether you want to go a little more jazzy. Just wait till next week, you'll see what that jazzy is. I picked this up. Maybelline Lemonade Craze. I have been looking at it for a while, and I'm thinking, oh, that's summer, like summer colors, but no, I'm going to make it into a Valentine's Day look. And I'm only going to use 2 different eyeshadows. We're not going to get real complicated. We're going to do it really simple today, kind of. So I'm going to start off with just using some concealer to kind of prime my eyes. The concealer gives you a nice base to start off with. So after I apply my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and go into this color right here. It is called Ice Pop. It's a pink color. Dip my fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and then go ahead and put it right in my crease. I'm gonna also come down into the outer corner right here and get some of that color right up in there. Now I'm gonna do the other eye using those same windshield wiper motions, trying to blend it out and make it look as even as possible with the other side. This is eyeshadow number 1. We are only using 2 eyeshadows today. And this is a drugstore. I got this at Walgreens. Once you get the amount of pink that you want, which I think I'm good. And next, I'm just going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. And the next color is this Strawberry Lemonade. It's like almost like a metallic like color. It's super pretty. It has some gold in it, like gold flakes in it. I'm gonna get some on my brush, and this time, instead of going in the circular motions and sweeping back and forth, I'm just gonna pat it right in. Sometimes when you pat, it leaves the color a little bit better, and it's super pretty. And I'm just gonna get right in the inner corner. I kind of almost like to do like a little half cut crease. And the cool part about it is we already put the concealer, so you don't have to go back and add. You just kind of put it right on. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side using just that same Strawberry Lemonade. So this is the second color. We've only used 2 colors. And remember, we're just patting that color right in. And you keep applying as many layers as you want to, you know, to get the color is actually, the eyeshadow is actually pretty pigmented. So you really don't even have to apply a whole lot of layers or put a whole lot, which is surprising because, like I said, this is a drugstore brand, Maybelline, but it's actually super pretty. So I'm going to go back in just with a fluffy brush and blend all of it together so I don't have any harsh lines. Just make sure it's nice and blended and looking good. If you want to go back and add a little more pink, that's fine, just to make sure that nothing was left out. But that's it, just the 2 colors today. If you want to be like me and be a little extra, because I can be extra sometimes, I'm going to add some glittery gold liner right where I did the Strawberry Lemonade. I'm just going to add just a bit of gold liner. So that's it for the eyes. So now let's get into this face. My face is cleaned. It was moisturized. So now I'm going to be using my Rose Glow Hydration Illuminating Primer. Everything has to be hydration because it's been super cold. Everybody's been putting on the heat on blast. My skin is dry. Applying it everywhere on my face. So today I'm going to try, I was in the store browsing and I found this Revlon Insta Filter makeup. It's a new foundation that Revlon has out. As you wind it, it comes up, but this is like a little sponge. So it's almost like you don't even have to have your beauty blender. You're supposed to just be able to put it right in. It looks like this is a little light, maybe too light for me. So I'm gonna add some darker color, but I just wanted to try this. This is too light. It's okay. If you're my skin tone, or it's hard to find that perfect tone, especially when you're buying at the drugstore, because you don't have somebody that you can help, you know, ask for help and say, hey, can you help me find, you know, my color. So I'm going to add in some Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Milani in Golden Tan. This was in color 330. I'm clearly gonna have to get a darker color, but it's okay because I'm gonna make it work. I always buy a lighter color and a darker color. I can never find anything that's just perfect for me. So if I mix the two, then it usually works out perfectly. So by adding this darker color, it works out. Then you kind of get the best of both worlds. I get the Insta Filter foundation, and I get a 2-in-1. I get a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. So it kind of works for me. Plus, once you start putting all your other products on, it works. So it's okay. Now that I have my foundation done, I'm going to go ahead and set it with the pressed setting powder. This is an Ulta, another drugstore brand. I'm just going to set it with the little powder just to make sure that it all stays in place. I tend to get a little oily at times, so I just try to set all my liquids with a powder so it can stay and last all day. This is the key to getting your makeup to last all day. Next, I'm going to conceal under my eyes. I stick with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is a go-to for me. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it is a go-to. So a couple people has asked me like, oh, well, why do you do this step? This area, the T-zone area, is where the light hits you. It hits your face. If you're taking a picture of you in the camera, in the sun, these are the areas where the sun or the light hits your face. When you have the darker, like the contour, that's usually like where the shadows are. That's what kind of dark, those are the darker spaces in your face. So it also makes your face look slimmer. So if you do it properly, it'll work. If your face is a little bigger or a rounder face, if you properly contour your face, it'll work. I like to put some on my cheekbones. I like to put some under my chin right here. That kind of hides this little double chin that I got. It makes your face appear to look slimmer. It makes the light appear to be brighter. So here I'm just blending everything out. Everything that I just applied. I have a tendency to get red right up under here. So I just make sure I bring my concealer down. And blend it on out. These are the areas where the light is going to hit your face. And it's going to give you that nice airbrushed look. With the remaining of what's on my blender, I'm going to go right up in here and just, it kind of just gives that contour a little sharper look. Now I'm gonna still just pat, blending all those things in. So just like with everything else, once you put a liquid on, you want to then come behind it with a powder. I'm going to use a banana powder. Ben Nye banana powder. It has like a yellowy tone to it, and it just sets everything in place. You leave it there, and your skin heats, the heat from your skin kind of like makes it stay. It kind of soaks it right in. I get it right up under all those same areas that I just highlighted. I put it there, and I like to put a lot because I tend to get oily, and so if I want my makeup to last all day, I don't want to accidentally wipe my nose and my whole face come off. As long as you set everything, you shouldn't have those issues. I like this teardrop looking. So then where I contoured, I'm going to use NYX Matte Bronzer. This is my absolute favorite. It's been my go-to for I don't know how long. My best friend gave it to me. She didn't like it for whatever reason years ago. Literally, I'm talking about probably 5 years ago. And I love it. So everywhere I contoured, I'm just going in with my bronzer. I love the bronzy look. I love to look like I got a nice, little tan. It brings the color back into your face. It brings life to me back in. But a lot of time, I don't even use like a blush. Like, I'll just use this. So because I went a little crazy with it, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up where I, right under the cheekbone. And it gives you just a sharp, snatched look. Everywhere where we put liquid, we're going to add a powder. This is the key to making your makeup last all day. I'm going to take my same brush and just brush away. First down here, because you don't want to brush it away. And it just gives that, you see that cleaned all that little bronzer up that I had going on. And then I'm going to brush right up under my eyes. It just keeps you real matte all day. So next I'm going to go back into the eyes, and I'm going to line the top of my eyes. We are keeping it kind of simple, so I'm not going to give you a wing. I kind of want this to be a little smoky, so I'm going to go ahead and get a pencil eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to put some of that pink Ice Pop right up under my waterline, as well as smudge out the black. And that gives you like a smoky look. Now I'm going to apply my lashes. I am using this brand. This is another thing that I got at Walgreens. You can achieve some of these same looks with these lower priced makeup. Just saying. Last but not least, we're going to add a little blush, some highlights, and set it with some setting spray. And then I think that we'll be done with this look today. I got a new Milani highlight in the color 2. Yeah, in the color number 2. Just going to add a little at the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, right above my cheekbone. I get an Ipsy subscription, and in my Ipsy subscription, I got a Tarte Corky blush that I actually have fell in love with. Like, this might be one of the ones that high ends that I go and try to find in the store. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the apples of my cheek. Then I am going to take my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, big Kabuki brush, and blend all this stuff in. Don't want to be looking crazy with highlight all over, because that I can do. Just kind of calms it down. And then I am going to use my Milani Make It Last. Another key thing you want to do to make your makeup last all day is use a setting spray. And you liberally want to set it and then dry it off. Another last little touch is the lip gloss I got from Milani. This is Keep It Full lip gloss. It is in the color Bear Pink. And it's actually a lip plumper, which my lips are full and big, but I just like the way it makes my lips feel. And I love how it has a big applicator. So that's it, guys. I hope I inspired you guys today. I hope you guys actually liked listening to me. This was my first video where I talk. Uh-oh. Alright guys, this is today's look. This is a pink Valentine's Day look. I actually love it. It's glowy, it's pink, it's fresh. Pink is one of my favorite colors. It's Valentine's Day is coming up. So, you know, I'm just giving you an option. I hope that I inspired you. I hope you guys like it. Comment down below. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know your constructive criticism. You won't hurt my feelings, I promise. Let me know. I mean, I'm not professional. This is not I didn't go to school for it. Like, this is just how I do my makeup, and I just want to share it with you guys because I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of, you know, comments on my makeup. I get a lot of, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? Oh, I like how you look today. I like how your makeup is. You know, how do you do that? I just want to teach you guys how I do it. This just gives you an idea on how Keiona Conway does her makeup. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the support so far. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Keep liking. Keep sharing. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.